Hello everybody, Dom here with another episode of Oxygen Not Included. We are on number 23 of our all achievements run. In our last episode we made a really big calorie push. In fact, we're going to take a quick look at what the summary says on how close we are to the carnivore challenge. We are at 380,000 out of 400,000 calories to complete the carnivore challenge. So it looks like within the next couple of cycles, we will have this achievement done. Now, once the carnivore challenge is done, we are going to move on to the super sustainable. So the next portion to that will be creating a glass forge, creating the backbone to the power in the base, and all kinds of stuff of that nature. So we are going to kind of move right into the next achievement since this will be completed, and we can probably play with the speed setting, but we'll see how I feel during the playthrough. So to get started, let's look up here and see, make sure we have enough water. We do. Water's looking healthy coming out of the reservoirs over here. Let's look at the ventilation. Okay, we've got a good amount of hydrogen in there, so we are going to get definitely a good amount of that. What else? Oh, we have a new blueprint. Fried mushroom, or we can get bubbles or Leira or pie. I think it's how you say it. Pie. Oh boy, that's a lot of negative traits here. Let's see. Cooking or tidying? You know what? We're just going to grab Leira, and we are going to create a bigger bedroom. One of the achievements that we do need to complete is 20 duplicants in... Actually, we'll move this over one more. 20 duplicants in this at one time, and I feel like that would be really well-rounded to help push towards when we find the teleporter, because the teleporter will allow us to go to our secondary asteroid. We'll want to do that when we have enough excess materials and everything. So 1 2 1 2, and then where are we going to create another place to eat? We need another location like this. So we have 14 dupes. We don't need that many. Like, we don't need that big of a mess hall or great hall. So why don't we just put it down here? You know, that's gonna bother me. So why don't we move this over one tile so it doesn't bother me? Yeah? Alright. And then we will... that. We want a couple more of these. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. That'll look a lot better. And then we also want, what kind of drywall do we want this time? Do we want H2O wedge, telescope? You know, let's do some rainy print. Whoa. Too far. No. Drywall, not liquid pipe. There we go. There we go. That looks better. And then we want two of these, one of these, and these. And then we always need to get some ceiling trim. It has to look pretty, right? I'm not gonna put another one of these down, the paintings, yet, because we need to make Atmosuits. We need to start digging in this direction, probably to some capacity. I might change this a little bit. I might go, let's see, so that's going to be the power. What we want to do, you know, we're going to want to get rid of all this. We're going to push back the kind of like that. And the reason for that is I want this power spine to be like lined up with this spot here. I think it'll look good. 1, 2, 3. And if I go down, yeah, that's... Woo, that's really close. Almost like I planned it. Right? Alright, so that gives them something else to do. Where else are we going? Ah, more barbecue. Double the barbecue. Okay. I think we're starting to shape up. Lots of eggs still. Actually, let's change this Drecklet egg to a stone hatch egg. That way we can get some more stone hatches. We'll have another egg in a little while. We have our Drecko farms. Farm 1 at least. Okay. Don't know what this is yet. I don't want to open it up just to look. Not until we are ready. We're getting lots of copper. Don't think they did this. Yeah. Alright. Where's our research? Cool. We still have a bunch more to do. As I said previously, we're just going right up the line of research. Let's see here. Our carbon skimmer is really helping out by getting rid of a lot of this carbon. We're going to be pushing the carbon dioxide from over here with this gas vent. It's going to kind of whoosh it this way. Yeah, that's right, whoosh. And we've got baby pipsqueaks, so hopefully they will, when they're not pipsqueaks anymore, they will turn that thimbleweed into the ground. What else can we put in here besides thimbleweed? When they're larger pips, they go on top of the storage bin and they will pull the seeds out of the storage bin for you. Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot to do something here. We have 2 conflicting rooms right here, and it's not good. We want to fix that. How fast is this going to be done? Okay, we've got about a cycle and a half for the smooth hatchling. We have some skills. What do we have? Rocket piloting. Okay, so we have to go here and here for rocket piloting too. Okay, that's not terrible. What are you good at, Leira? Strength. Strength. Alright. Ooh, look at that rain dot print. I like that. Looks good. Oh wait, no. Disable the building. We don't want any of that in there. That's a germ cesspool if I ever saw one. We don't like that. Let's change this to a 9 or an 8. Oh, they're getting it right now. I don't need to change that. False alarm. Do need to add that there. Okay. We don't have someone with demolition, so we can't like get rid of this over here if we wanted to. Right now, we will later. Unless we want to keep the hot tub. Haven't quite decided. Oh, I wanted to check on the germs down here. How are the germs on the slime lung? Well, we might need to confine them a little bit more. We'll deconstruct this and we'll make a door. Maybe we'll go a little bit lower. Yeah, we'll put them down there. I really want them to try and remove the slime off of the slime lung. Other way around. Slime lung on the slime. There we go. Because if we look at this, there's no slime lung in the air, but that's because of the shine bugs. It's a very efficient way without having to do too much of that. Like, too much of the murdering of germs. Okay. That's positive. Good stuff. Keep looking up here for some reason. I don't know why. How is the temperature? It's still pretty warm over here. But I'm thinking of turning this off. Let's disable that for now. No, let's not disable it. What I want to do is just put an automation on it. We'll just go like this. Just a quick toggle switch. Lots of copper. So right now we are working on a couple of different achievements at the same time. We're working on the carnivore achievement. We are working on the super sustainable all of the time. We are working on the 20 duplicates and also the smooth hatch, which is 10 tons of refined metal produced by smooth hatchlings. So those are all of the achievements that we can congruently work on at the same time without much stress on the duplicates. So that's what we're doing right now. And let's see. They still need to finish this, and we're going to change the priority to like an 8. I want all this carbon pushed out in this direction. So, and then I also want this to go here, and then we'll save this water, but we also need to do that. And then we cut this wire since we don't need it, deconstruct all of that since there's nothing there for it to use. Pipe is blocked. Pipe is blocked by what? Ah, there we go. So now this should be pumping. We can get rid of this pool of water without fear of removing all this liquid in the pipe. We do need a chlorine bath. It's on my list of things to do. Not at the moment though. We have some other more high priority stuff to take care of. And up here, let's see, how much of this do we have? We have a lot of hydrogen in here, but it's not super crazy amount. Let's just send a bunch of that in here. Give it a few more seconds and then we'll just put it back the way it was. Don't want to overuse, or not overuse, but limit the amount of hydrogen that are going into the hydrogen generators. Right now they're doing okay, but they go through it really fast, especially with 2 SPOMs running at the same time. I mean, if we looked at the power, 240, 480, 720, and then 960 plus 240, so that's 1,200, right? So that's why we had to move to 2 generators. We just got the achievement. I wonder which one did we get? We did it! We got the carnivore challenge. Holy cow, that was really stressful. It might not have looked like it was stressful, but my heart was racing the entire time through this playthrough, making sure we actually have that completed in a the reasonable amount of time. I think that's the fastest that I've ever done that, actually. Before cycle 80, that's pretty awesome. So that's really good. Again, that now that we've completed that, we're moving on to the next achievement, which this is just something we'll be congruently working on with other ones. What else do we need? We need to create more rooms. We need a luxury barracks, recreation room, nature reserve. All of that can come as we have our pips. And I want a recreation room after we create the backbone, the power spine on the side of the base. So that is coming. We will get to that in a little while. Okay, we have some reed fiber, so I think this might be a good time to create... There's two things I want to create. It is probably a station, I believe. Yes, the Exosuit Forge. We're not going to always use it, so... This will be good. And then we need to go into... Not shipping. Where is it? It is stations. Atmosuit checkpoint. So we need the dock, right? Or the checkpoint. Checkpoint. We'll put the checkpoint here. And then the dock. No, let's move that over just a smidge. And now... Back to stations again. Now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to throw insulated tile in here. And then I want a mechanized door. We're not going to be able to power this right away. So I'm going to actually just turn that off for now. But what I want to do, get rid of those. We're going to make a ladder. All the way over this way. Well, no, we'll just wait for those to be done. Do not get stuck, Gene. Actually, we're not going to let them get stuck. If a duplicate can get stuck, they will get stuck. I believe that is common knowledge. At least in my experience, I feel like that's how it's always been. Okay. And then how I want to do this is we will change the priority of all of this to that. Now, oh boy, we're running out of sandstone. Oh, we still got 11 tons. Okay. So that way it just pushes over all of the gases as they go down and build this. I won't have to worry about it. It'll just get done the way we want. There's not a lot of oxygen up here. I guess it might be good to do the suits right away, but here's how we're going to do that. We need... Oh. 1, 2, 3. This is how I kind of normally do it. I plan out where I want things to go and then adjust accordingly. It's not very difficult to do, but a lot of times things change as you build them. Like, no, I should do it like this. I feel like that's the struggle, the constant struggle of this game. We need this to be a higher priority because we need a bed. Back to the research. We're gonna go here. We've got a lot of it done, but We need to finish up the rest of this. Only have a few more before we have to start really worrying about the materials study terminal. See, that looks way better, doesn't it? Okay. And they started growing the thimbleweed. Hooray! We'll need to grab more of those. Let's look at the temperature overlay. Okay, so all this is really cold now. Let's look at the change in slime properties. Let's see. -9 a second. That's really good. It's cooling off all of this. That's really, really good. So now we have... Sorry about that. Now we have... We have to figure out where our next Draco farm will be. I almost want it to be directly underneath where this one is, and just shift one of these into a stone hatch and a regular smooth hatch farm. We'll have to cross that bridge in a little bit. Hard digging. We like hard digging. Ah, wrangle. So now all that is cold. Is it removing the germs? It is. Okay. Let's change the priority of all this to like a 7. Then they can get rid of that. Let's sweep. Yeah. What I'm really hoping for is to use the cold to my advantage on most of this. And then over here, we really need to break through. So I'm just gonna go that route. We have a lot of stuff backed up now. A lot of tasks to do. That'll get finished. We should have our smooth hatch in this next... Let's see, where are we at? We're at 87%. So this, within cycle 75, we should have... We definitely should have a smooth hatch. Well, it would be... No, not all critters. Shine bugs and shine nymphs. Okay, now let's look at... Wow, look at that. See, this was over 830,000 the last time we looked, and now that we're kind of confining the shine bugs, it's really dropping the amount of slime on the slime itself. So we're going to continually do that until we get rid of the slime lung. Not the fastest way to do it, but I feel like it's a pretty good way. Did we run out of... No, we did not. This is going to continue to say it if we have a bigger area that requires more and more oxygen. Yeah, this is probably going to bother everybody. So we're gonna just do that. Wait a second. Hold on. What am I doing here? See, this is what I'm talking about. You start doing stuff and... No, we're fine. We're fine. Don't change anything. We can use this space in a different manner later. My original thought was we could change where the ladder is and how they get rid of everything, and actually, no, we'll just leave it like that. Stop it, Dom. Stop it. Okay, what is going on here? Now that a lot of this is good to go, let's change this to a 9. I want to see if we get another thimbleweed right there. Or the thimbleweed seed. We don't have power. Oh, whoops. That's why. That would be helpful. We were sending all of the hydrogen into the reservoir, and that's not a good thing. We have a lot of digging to do. And I'm okay with that. Let's leave the sleet weed alone. It'll be cold enough for that. Okay. So how big is this room? It is... Oh, we don't even need to do that. We'll just leave that like it is. We're going to change this eventually anyways. Once we have plastic, we can do individual barracks, which are luxury barracks, or luxury bedrooms. Let's look. What does it actually say? It is private bedroom. So that is what we want. Fungal spore. That's what we got. I mean, I suppose we could throw it in here. Minus 4,000 slime a cycle. Oh, now they're cramped. That's fine. We'll leave them as it is. Stop changing things. It's a constant struggle. Okay. Let some of that out of this room. I thought that was a lot more... Maybe the oxygen condensed it some, so that's why it's closer to the top. No, we don't need to change that. Why are you building? Oh, it's got to be our priorities, right? Our priorities are all over the place. We haven't really looked at it in a while. You do some tidying. You can do rocketry, operating, supplying. Yeah. Do that. Yeah. There we go. Just telling him to do what they are good at. That's all. Okay, so we are going to need a glass forge. Where... Well, I know where. It's going to be in the cold area. Oh, look, a hot tub, a surfboard. A surfboard. Interesting. That'll be cool. Disease clinic. Lots of plumbing stuff. Oh, we have some rocket stuff, some wall toilet, all sorts of stuff. What we need is in refinement. And then where's the glass forge? There's a desalinator. We will need that. Oh. I don't think we have any of that yet. The critter fountain? Where's the critter fountain? Let's look at our research. Ah, okay. That's over here. We need all of the research for that. Not ready yet. Soon enough. Okay. So we're finally catching up. At least at what we started. Yeah, I'm not gonna break any of the slime until the cold really bites into it. We have some gold amalgam though. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, if ceiling collapses, that's okay. Just dig it up. That's a lot of Sweetles. If we really wanted to change our food, we could move to like grub fruits, but they require a lot of sulfur, so you run out of sulfur really fast on them. I think the only other way to do it would be to put them in here. Let's put a seed. You know, let's throw a fungal spore in here. Why not? This will be helpful in getting rid of this square, since it's pretty much at the same level as this side with the carbon skimmer. Okay. We could use this for something else, like mealwood or anything. I don't know if I want to use mealwood though. They have the extra morale from the barbecue, so I don't really want to do that. Don't want to lose that. Let's just look at the food. Let's click on the. So souffle is raw egg and sleet wheat, which we have all of that if we really wanted to. Pickled meal. Yeah, let's do that one forever. It's kind of... No, don't do that. -1? No, thank you. Frost bun is +4. It's not terrible, but it's no barbecue. Okay, let's look at the... Let's look at this one here. Tofu. It's +4. It requires nosh beans. That's still really good. Then sleet wheat and bristleberry to create berry sludge. Sounds gross, in my opinion. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, now we don't want sandstone. Now we want sedimentary rock. And then here, we don't want all of that. We want sedimentary rock. And then we want to copy, paste, paste. And then copy, paste, paste. That way we can start getting more and more stone hatches. We've been using sandstone for the longest time. And now I think it's time to move on from regular hatchlings to stone. I'm not really worried about the eggs in this one. We're really just worried about having them auto feed the critter feeder. One less task for the duplicants to do. So we'll keep that in mind. We started digging all this. Good. Power's back up. I suppose I could fix this by adding a... Let's see, ventilation. What could we do? We could do a valve. Yeah, we could do a valve like this, and then that would limit the amount that comes through it. We could really turn it down. Let's see, what do we have this time? Paku! Lots of Paku! Oh, cool. But if we got the Paku, they have nowhere to go right now, except for over here. And I don't want to do that. Who's next on our list? We have Nicola, Ren, Ari. Don't we already have... Do we have an Ari already? Hold on. Oh. See, this is what I'm saying. When you get another dupe, you've got to move them onto a different schedule. We need to add another schedule. I wish we could just copy and paste them, but... 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, bath time, and then we're gonna move all of these. Frankie, no, we'll move them after it gets halfway through the day. Yeah. So who do we want? Well, wait. Do we have an Ari already? We do not. Okay, cool. Supplying and farming. No, sorry, I'm not dealing with natural gas right now. It's not happening. We'll do Ren. Hi, Ren. Welcome, friend. Another researcher. Can't hurt. Let's see our skills. What are we interested in? We are in research and construction. We need a constructor, so that was a really good choice. Didn't even realize that until now. But we are almost got this pretty opened up. Move around the cold. It's gonna start removing a bunch of the slime lung. Let's see, what is the change in slime lung on this one? Minus 900 per second. That's really good. Yeah, slime lung. Germs in general don't like cold. I think that's why the hospitals are usually cold when you go in them. Food for thought. What else are we doing here? We are... Did the fungal spore get it? No, it did not. Let's sweep. Change that to that. Turn this to a 7. Somebody's gonna do it. Okay. So now, do we need power to the gas valve? No, we do not. But what we want to do is turn this down to really low. Like really, really low. See? Did I do this backwards? Why is it... Oh, I see. This is why. It's still going through... Like... There we go. Okay, that's better. I was wondering. So now that it's only going really like at 50, one milligram. Yeah, I think we fixed our problem. We'll come back in a little while to see if it's fixed, but... But all of this does not go the other way. So I wonder if we need to build it and let it go. Yeah, we're going to do it like this. Watch, ready? Okay, it's already underneath. I'm going to have this end of the loop over into the other one. That way... it's not stopping here, and it'll push in both directions. There is a better fix for this. I'm just not doing it right now. I just wanted this to work in the right direction. Ren, why are you sad? Oh, are you cold? Status, soggy feet. Okay, so now we're just gonna center of attention for a minute, get rid of some of that stress. Because that's what center of attention does. When you follow the cam, you get minus 5% stress per cycle. That's gonna be really helpful. There we go. Did we have something else? Okay, we have something else lined up. Good. We may need to push oxygen in this direction. Let's look at water's good. Temperature good. Oh, I don't like that. Is that why we can't get that? Oh no, we did. Okay. Alright. Yucky lungs. We don't like yucky lungs. So we only have 25 of it. Okay. We need more. Imagine that. We're down to 12,000 calories. We're gonna have some in a minute here. There's a lot coming in from these. We can always make frost buns if we need to. Or souffles. I don't know if we have an egg cracker yet. No, we didn't add an egg cracker, but we'll need one of those eventually. Souffle pancakes sound really good, don't they? Oh, brine. That's not good. Good thing nobody's allergic to bristle blossom or floral scent. If you look. Oh. Popped eardrums. Where did you get popped eardrums from? Alright, well, for this oxygen, we are going to... You know, we don't need something fancy. Not gonna dedicate a bunch of resources to this. And then we want one more because we can. There we go. Who has a skill? May. May has a skill. What are we doing, May? We're gonna leave you. Well, we are gonna get electrical engineering. It's always good. We like that. Generator tuning. So if we have an area with a bunch of power creating devices and we encase it in a room, then this would allow Rowan to increase the output of that power. That would be very, very helpful. So I think in the next couple of episodes we may transition into a more efficient version of a spam. I know we have quite a bit now, but like a bit of oxygen, but I'd like to get it to where I don't have to touch it ever again. This was to supplement so we wouldn't have to focus a lot of resources and time on it. That might be the route we go. So we'll probably build that spam all the way up here. It's kind of what I'm thinking, because then we can just loop right into this cooling loop. We'll see how that turns out. We need to clean up all of this icky oxygen. What else do we have to do in the next episode? Quite a few things. Let's sweep up that. Look at germs. Germs are going down. Okay. People have hypothermia. That's not good. It is a little chilly up here. Okay, we need more calories with the higher priority. There we go. Alright, everybody. That is going to be it for this episode. We are right around the 45-minute mark. If you enjoyed it so far, please do the like and the subscribe stuff. As always, thank you for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions, please put them down below. I like responding to them. I like hearing feedback. It really helps me grow and change to cater to make things more enjoyable for everybody. But anyways, that's all for now. Have a good day. Talk to you guys later.